I've been really, really enjoying your program. It's been life-changing, really, from the start when I came across to you on Facebook and you had all these free videos showing up for the power tools. I got really excited and I started to apply what you were teaching, and it absolutely changed my life. After I was watching your program, I learned the right tools and how do I get the right views. So now, for example, at first my very first videos, they had like a couple of hundred of views. Now the first video that I released on my YouTube channel actually just got over 100,000 views. So that was a really exciting stepping stone for me to really move forward in my career. So that was the big life changer for me.
I came in as actually, I was 20 years as a professional vocalist and wanting to move from performing into getting behind the scenes as a songwriter. And when I first met you, I thought, is this program really going to suit someone like me? It seemed more geared for performers, and you were like, so I emailed you a few times, and of course Dave's awesome, so he gets right back to me and says, absolutely, you'll meet amazing people, which I did. People that, if you had put it out in the real world, there's like, you're never going to songwrite with those people. They're kind of above my level of, if we're going to put people in peer groups. But we just connected, we built friendships, and before I knew it, I was writing with people that had already had established careers, and now getting some demos made with them in Nashville, which is such a gift. I mean, I'm thrilled with that, getting to work with artists all over the world. My career would be nowhere at the level that it is right now if it wasn't for your program, going through the entire program from the beginning to the end, video course by video course, and then you've got to be online all the time making friendships. That's the key.
I found the new artist model to be really helpful in figuring out everything, especially that's not the artist side. So what I found out about myself was I've spent a ton of time being the artist I want to be, but not finding the kind of businessman I want to be, and learning how to put the two together in a way that I felt okay about has always been a challenge. I found the new artist model to be really helpful because it gives me a way to take the control to be the artist I want and to find a practical way to make that my living.
So I did a Kickstarter campaign sort of on my own and did some Nashville recording, and I had a CD, and sort of what now? And you came along at just exactly that point, and I joined the Essential program, and later added the Power Tools, which are also absolutely terrific. You were very insistent that my first step should be to get a manager. And I thought, I'm just starting open mics again for the first time in 30 years. I'm not sure I need a manager. But I took it seriously. Before I knew it, I had run into a guy who's just my age who has been wanting to get into managing and love my music. And the opportunities that my friend Alex has gotten me have just been fantastic. So pushing me beyond my comfort zone and saying, this really is the next step, you got to take it seriously, was really great.
I got a cut shortly after I joined your program, the Contemporary Christian Country Act. Turns out they're going to make it the title track of the record, and it's the single. So if it wasn't for you, it literally none of this would have ever happened, because I've been a musician my whole life, but I networked like a salesperson, not like a musician. And it's a different deal. You have to build relationships organically, and that is what I learned from you. I didn't have a Facebook account when I met you, and these relationships and these cuts, man, if I traced them back, if we were to go back and Kevin Bacon's 6 Degree Separation, they'd all come back to you, me, and the first, going through the program and learning how to use these tools that are available to everybody. They're just not maybe using them properly. and there's too many people teaching them how to do it wrong, and one guy teaching them how to do it right. And the results kind of speak for themselves, you know?
There is not one time in all of my years as a professional vocalist where anyone said to me, by the way, where did you get your degree? All they wanted to know is, how great do you sing? You know, can you pull the job off? They don't ask for a degree. They just want to know that you've got the chops, that you can get the job done. So the rest of it today, because when I was doing it for a living, we didn't have social networking. We didn't have, you know, any of this. And so what Dave is giving you are all the tools where you can build this amazing career online. And you've got people like myself, people like Todd, that have walked the road before you, and we're all in the group saying, yes, we're here, we'll help you, and just ask. I mean, we're like the most giving people, and we want to pay it forward.